So in part one of American Pie, we're going to take a look at the slow free tempo intro, going into the slow first chorus, and then where he picks up speed and how he enters the first verse, and then we'll get into the main verse and chorus in lesson number 2. Now in this live version that I'm using as the template, he comes in with a full fast chorus. I'm not going to cover that in this lesson. That will be covered in lesson number 2, covering the verse and chorus at full speed. But he links from that into the slow introduction, the one he starts the original version in, by a D7 chord that you may well want to include. Whether you include the fast strummed chorus to begin with is entirely up to you. You may prefer to come in where the studio version does a long, long time ago. But even if you do that, you may like this linking passage, which is bars 1 and 2 of your tab. A long, long time ago. So we're starting on a D7 chord. And because he's going to strum most of this song, he's got a pick, but he uses ring and middle fingers as well to pick individual notes. You have a choice with this song either to do everything with the pick or to use your fingers as well. I'm going to use fingers as well. We start with this D7 shape, 4, 3, 1, 3, then open the first string, 1, open, 3, 2 should be at the first fret, and 4, open. That's bar 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then he plays a couple of double stops. You want, still out of this D7 shape, but your first string is open, 3 and 2, either with pick and finger or let the pick drag through those 2 strings. Third and second strings open. Now the third string at the 2nd fret and the 4th string at the 4th fret, play 4 and 3. And up to single notes, 4th string 2nd fret, open, 2nd fret, 4th fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And here's the whole of that slow introduction. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And here he pauses and he's about to go into this free tempo that begins a long, long time ago. So I won't be counting these. The key here is to fit as many or as few notes in from each chord as you want in order to make the guitar accompaniment fit the lyrics. You're not thinking in terms of bars and counts here. So a long, long time ago is G, which is the key of the song, 6th string. Then you want the 6th string 2nd fret, and then make an E minor chord and play 6, 5, 4, 3. I tend to use pick, pick, pick finger for that. A long, long time ago. And notice that I'm playing in free time as I play out that E minor chord. I'll pause as long as I want before going into bar 4 of your tab, an A minor chord. We'll play 5, 4, 3, 2, and go to a C chord and play 5, 4, 3, 2. I can still remember how that... If it really helps you to think of where the pattern fits, it kind of fits, I can still remember how that. But if you literally match it to the syllables and play it in regular rhythm, you're going to lose the fluidity of the original. Now at bar 5 we go to an E minor chord. Again 6, 5, 4, 3, and then D he just plays 4, 3, 2, and then this little lick that you can see at bar 6 where it says it's a 2-beat bar, but don't worry about the number of beats. He makes the D chord and adds to it the first string at the 3rd fret, D sus4, plays all the way through the strings, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 at the 2nd fret, 1 open, 2nd string, 3rd fret. So bars 5 and 6 together are music used to make me smile. So that little lick wants to come as soon as you finish singing smile, or even while you're still holding that note. Make me smile. Now again we're going to play G to E minor at bar 7 the same way we did at bar 3. I knew if I had my chance. And A minor to C the same way we did at bar 4. I could make those people dance. And bar 9, E minor again, 6, 5, 4, 3. and then A7, not A minor, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bar 9. Maybe they'd be happy for a... And on the word while, D7, and you just have time to play 4, 3, 2, 3 for a while. But... And quickly into February made me shiver, E minor, 5, 4, 3, 2, and he really accents the 6th string on that E minor. February, A minor is 5, 4, 3, 2, made me shiver, and then E minor to A minor again exactly the same way. With every paper I deliver. At bar 13 he does something new, make a C chord, 5, 3, then you just want the 5th string 2nd fret, 5, 3, and he plays on this live solo version A sus2 next. It's actually an A minor chord, feel free to make this a normal A minor, but he plays A sus2, which is A minor but the 2nd string open, 5, 4, and then he plays 3 and 2 together, and just lets that sus chord ring. Bad news on the doorstep. Now C again, 5, 4, 3, and then D, 4, and you want to open up the 1st string, play 2 and 1 together, and then 2 and 1 together again, and hammer 1 to the 2nd fret. Couldn't take one more step. All in free time. Now we get the original G to E minor lick again, but he adds something here. Now he plays 6 out of G, 3, 6th string 2nd fret, 3, and E minor as before, 6, 5, 4, 3. Can't remember if I cried when I... A minor to C as before. Read about his widowed bride. G to E minor the way we just played it at bar 15. He changes the tune on this live version. Something touched me deep inside the... Feel free to sing that or sing the melody as he sings it on the studio version, of course. Now C, 5, 4, 3, 2, and D, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're bringing this music home for the end of the introduction. The day, the music, and on Died, G chord, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice and slow and spread out. Died. We pause for a little bit and then go into this gorgeous, slow, gentle chorus.